Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Horned Frogs will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense will get the first crack at it here. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
The Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Pulls it in. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So TCU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space. It's Payne. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The idea is keep moving it forward, able to spit it out quickly to the tight end and get a few.
And the idea on defense is to tackle the catch. Don't give them any yards after they make the reception. Nice job.
Made a defender miss. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Off the RPO, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Caught close to the marker, it's Coleman. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Otten. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Baker. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. On the run, it's Payne. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He'll pull it down and run. And they'll knock him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Baker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Hoover. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frog! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk him down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Back to throw. It's Dampier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved. Out in the perimeter in space, we can do some damage. That time they got it to him. Throwing the football, picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
With the catch, it's Coleman. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Gets it to him on the screen. He's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough. Get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Hoover. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Went to the running game on first down. Now second down. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Snags it over the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, listen, they say they play defense for a reason, right? You had an interception on the last drive defensively. You had a golden opportunity to come away with another one right there, but he puts it on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Ballard. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Horned Frogs are on the move. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Hoover. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Now facing a third and long. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Now, 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Finds his man. It's Williams. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They booted away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So we open the final period with a third down play. He'll pull it on the read. The Horned Frogs will keep this drive going.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Snap it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he's wrestled to the ground.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Dampier using the quick game. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Washington right back to the line.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Going up top again. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Huskies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Coleman. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your...
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found its... This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give from the gun. Makes a man miss. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas?
And he runs it in for the score. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Finds his back in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Inside the 35. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And how about that for efficiency?
Play of the period, first down here. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game. Coming in.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll give it to the back. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Out of the backfield, he's open. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but
got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
and how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Flips it out in the flat.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now they've moved. Inside the 40, 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll ride the hot hand. Fights off the defender. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be calling a hot route. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Wilkins. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, it's a nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Throws to the back. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He couldn't